Today I'm going to show you how to change a headlight, a low beam headlight on a 2005 Buick Allure, and I'm shooting this video on November the 5th, which just happens to be presidential election day in the US. One thing I can say with certainty, we don't know who's going to win, but 50% of the people are not going to be happy. One thing I can guarantee you is I don't think it's going to be as close as our election here was in BC last month, where the winning party made the majority by only 27 votes. I don't think it's going to be that close, but I think it's going to be a nail-biter. Let's check this one out. Today we're going to change the headlight in a 2005. This is a Buick Allure. The low beam light has gone out on this side. It's not difficult to do, but you do have to do a few things. First you have to pull out this. This is a lock. And you have to remove this bolt over here. It's a 10 millimeter. Because it's 10 millimeter. So we're going to remove this. The idea is to be able to pull the housing enough that I can get my hand in the back. I'm going to remove this clip here. I got to pop out. Clip comes out like that. I should be able to get this rubber out of the way a bit here so that I can wiggle the headlight forward. This has got to come up as well. Headlight assembly should move forward enough that I can get into the back and get the hatch off. There's a little hatch back here. There we go. Now I can reach into the back, turn the headlamp counterclockwise, and remove the bulb. I've got the bulb unscrewed, I just can't get it to pop out. Well, at least it's not a German car. I'd be taking half the front end off to get at the bulb. There we go. Got the bulb out. There's the dead bulb. Go on, clip it and go get a new one. I think it's a 9006, I think this one is. There's the dead bulb. Go get a new bulb. This one uses an H11 halogen lamp. So off to the auto parts store I go to get one. Okay, I got the new bulb. $23, what a joke. Can't touch these bulbs with your hand. The oil from your skin will deteriorate the bulb itself. So when you put them in, you gotta be careful not to touch the glass. So we're going to handle it by the bulb holder only. And the connector only goes in one way. It is keyed. There is a slot on it, and it only plugs in the one direction. We don't have a lot of room here to plug this lamp in either. It's pretty cramped in here. And I gotta very carefully insert the bulb into the fixture. Again, without touching it, which I'm not. I've got my hands only on the plastic base. And it only goes in one way. So once you get it into position, it'll drop in, and then just give it about a quarter of a turn, I guess, until it locks in place. I think I got it. Just gonna lock it in place. I think that's in place now. turn on the lights and make sure it works. Now I just replace the back cover. This is to keep moisture out of it. Again, I got to pull the lamp forward, the lamp housing forward, just to get enough clearance to get the back housing back on. At least it's not a German car where you got to take apart the whole front bumper. And all of the Japanese cars are just about as bad, so. And then sometimes. And then it just locks back in, just like that. Push this back in, put the locks back in, put the bolt in, and the two plastic clips. One that goes in here. And the other that goes up front here. And now I have the fun time of finding the socket that I dropped. When I was opening up my socket box, one of the sockets had come out of its holder, and it ended up going where you don't want it to go. Ended up dropping right down there in the hood latch, down there. So now I got to spend the rest of the afternoon trying to find the socket that's down there and fish it out. This is a 2005. It's a Buick Allure with the bulletproof 3800 V6 Series 3. This car has 285,000 kilometers on it now, and it runs like a brand new car. Doesn't burn any oil, got lots of power, and really, for a 20-year-old car, it's in pretty damn good shape. Anyway, it's not my car, it's my son's car. Picked this up for $2,000 last year. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. Okay, 20 minutes later, pull these pins out. I have to pull this out because I can't see. I know that a socket dropped down there, but I can't see it, so I got to pull this apart. And we'll take a look and see if I can find the elusive socket that always drops to the furthest place it can possibly drop. Is it in here? I don't see anything in here. Ah! There it is. You bastard, you dropped to the goddamn furthest place that you could drop. Have to pull half the front of the car apart to get at it. Let's see if I can reach it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Remember back in the good old days that this was all open on cars? Made working on them easy, and then they started putting covers in. I hate covers. Anyway, I guess those are the airbag sensors that when you crash into something, set off the airbags. That must be what those are. Anyway, my tool is recovered. Okay, this one's now done. I just got to put it back together. Thanks for watching.